Hey everybody, Andrew with AndroidCentral.com, and we've got our hands here on the Optimus Vu from LG. Now this is an Asia-only device available in South Korea right now. LG is a bit tight-lipped on whether it is or when it is coming to the United States. This is an LTE device, so it would have its choice of carriers, but like I said, LG is not releasing any details about that just yet. So I've been dying to get my hands on one of these because it's really different from what we've seen on the Note. And as you see, it's a 4.3 aspect ratio, which means that it's not a widescreen for viewing movies or television, but it's more geared toward people who are using their device to read. I just did a nice walkthrough of the device with one of LG's representatives, and he said that in their testing they found that people use tablets and larger screen devices more for reading than for viewing media. I don't know how accurate that is for American customers, but it's an interesting approach for sure. So let me give you a quick run through of the specs here. It's a 5-inch IPS display, 1024 by 768 resolution. So it's just shy of 720 HD, but it's a really nice, really nice display. It's super bright, super clear, just a really nice display. We've got a 1.5 gigahertz dual-core S3 Snapdragon processor, so not the highest end Snapdragon, but certainly respectable in its own right. Ships with Gingerbread 2.3. LG says that they will be upgrading the ice cream sandwich, but when and how is of course another story and hard to pin down from just about anybody. This is a pretty large battery, 2080, which means that you're going to get a nice, at least a full day out of this. And it doesn't really add much thickness. This is a pretty thin device for how big the footprint really is. But aside from the specs, because they only tell half the story, we're going to show you a little bit about what LG has focused on doing to make this device different. I'm going to press this button up here right on the top, and it's going to turn on note mode. So what you can do here is you can draw directly on the screen. You can get a stylus for it, but it will work with your fingers too. And with one press of the button on and off, that works. And the great thing you could do about this is from any screen, let's say you're in your contacts, press this, draw something on it, and you can save it. And it'll save to your notebook. And from your notebook you can organize things into different categories. You can really do a lot in your notebook, and it certainly is unique and different, and LG is certainly taking a different approach to what they're calling the phablet. Again, unfortunately there's no word on if and when this is coming to the United States, but it is currently available in South Korea. We're going to keep our fingers crossed that we see this stateside soon, because for those fans of the phablet, this is certainly an interesting and attractive option. Again, this is Andrew for AndroidCentral.com here at CTIA in New Orleans with the LG Optimus Vu.